Hello, this is Frank from Walking for Health and Fitness, and I want to introduce you to what is going to be a weekly series. I'm going to call it my weekly walking inspiration. It'll be on YouTube channel, and I'll be releasing these every Tuesday. And basically, to be about information and more on a personal one-on-one basis, me talking to you to get you to get out and walk a little bit. In the comment section, if you had any issues, concerns, write to me there. Reach out to me on my Walking for Health and Fitness website. Whatever works for you to communicate with me. But I want this to be informative, interesting, fun, and it'll grow as I go along and really figure out what I'm doing here. So just to give you an overview of who I am, I began walking a few years ago. I had a really bad back injury. I'd herniated a disc in my back. And I walked to rehab my back, to get in shape, to start running again. I had been doing a lot of running. I had been doing weightlifting. Those are the things, along with too much sitting and bad posture while I was sitting. I was working a lot. Was watching a lot of baseball. It was the fall. The Mets were in the World Series. This is back in 2015. And had a disc injury, which was not diagnosed correctly. I did the right things. I went to physical therapy and they never told me, hey, you have a disc problem. It wasn't until I was finally laid out on the floor 4 months into treatment that I went to the orthopedic doctor and he said, hey, you have a disc injury. So pain management was involved, epidurals, and finally it cleared up. That's fall. I started walking just to get back in shape. I said, let me do something to keep the weight off, to begin running again. And I just absolutely liked the walking. I was thinking of, what can I do? I'm a school teacher. What can I do in my spare time? Teaching is great. There is a lot of time on my hands. And so I figured, hey, let me talk more about this walking thing. I started the website, Walking for Health and Fitness. And since then, I've written 3 books about walking. Walking for Health and Fitness, Fitness Walking and Bodyweight Exercises, and Walking Inspiration, which deals with the mindset of walking. So I delved deeply into it. I have a Facebook page. Obviously, I'm trying to grow this channel, hence the weekly Walking Inspiration now. Instagram account, YouTube account, all that stuff. So I want this time together to be informative. So with that said, from the website, everydayhealth.com, and this was sent to me in an email. Don't just sit there. A little exercise makes up for a full day of sitting. Then I got this a news flash from a website called studyfind.org. And their article was harmful effects from sitting all day offset by just 30 minutes of daily physical activity, the World Health Organization says. So in the description will be a link to these articles. Now, the funny thing is that when I started this business, one of the first things I created, was a free giveaway to anyone who signs on to my mailing list. And it's my get out the door routine, which we'll get into more of that in a second. But within that, I had listed 7 ways sitting can kill you. Now, I know that's a dramatic statement, but it ties in what the articles what was just released this week, and is that sitting is really difficult on the body, on the back, on the legs. I know I tighten up. It's really, really tough. So I kind of was way ahead of the curve on this, and that was part of my giveaway. So again, let me just tell you that this study finds that 30 to 40 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity may counteract sitting at a desk all day and help reset after a holiday binge. Here we are after Thanksgiving. This new study is right in line with what I've been preaching since release of my Walking for Health and Fitness book, and that what I've included in my checklist, which I just talked about. So that leads me to this point, and it's getting out the door. Now, let me get into what I really want to say here. Athletes, even professional athletes, say that the toughest part of a workout is just getting started. It's getting out the door to do the workout. You get home from work, especially now, it's the fall. It's cold out. It's dark out. You sit on the couch for a minute, hey, I need to relax after a hard day's work. It is tough to get back out off that couch and get out the door. Now, you know, once you start walking or once you start doing any physical activity, you know you're going to feel good. It's just that's a byproduct of, working out. But it's just getting started. And that's what the my get out the door checklist is all about. If you don't have a copy yet, click the link. My website will have the pop-up and you can sign up and get that checklist. One of the things, the main point I talk about, the checklist, is being prepared to get out and walk. So if you have all of your equipment with you, your clothing laid out, your shoes or walking sneakers, it makes it that much easier to get into a routine and a habit, okay? Just reading from my notes here, sorry. Habits are quite powerful, and a routine is a set of good habits that you can do on autopilot once you develop it as a daily practice. And that's what you want it to be. You want it to be on autopilot. You don't have to think about, did I grab all the right stuff? You're out the door. And with walking, and what I found with walking is my mindset just automatically gets into a more relaxed place. And my thinking becomes clearer. Any problems that I have going on in life, or I need, such as schoolwork, developing lessons for my students. When I'm sitting at home at my desk, it's tough. I just feel locked up. When I'm thinking about what I need to write and do for my website, sitting at my desk, I get locked up. What I do is all my ideas come when I'm walking. Then I just open up my notepad and, oh, there we go. I had that idea. Good. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. And then when I'm at my desk, I know exactly what I'm going to work on. So having the get out the door routine, get the checklist, puts me into autopilot to get out in my walking routine. So in this video, I just want to go over some of the things I carry. So here's my pack. While it looks big, it fits on my back. It's padded. I don't even know it's there. After the first 30 seconds, you don't even feel it. So some of the things I carry, okay. Reflective vest, I've talked about that in some of my videos. Daytime is shorter now. You might get caught out when it starts to get dark. Second thing, headlamp, same reason. Gaiter, face covering, okay. Sometimes when I'm walking, I pop into a store, throw this on. This way you're compliant with all the rules and regulations. I actually have 2 masks. Let's see. Napkins, because, your nose runs and stuff like that. Hand sanitizer. Earbuds for walking on a sunny day. Sunscreen, okay, protect my nose. Spare cash, wallet, keys. What else is here? I always have throat lozenges on me. Okay, a critical piece of equipment. Big plastic bag. Okay, let me tell you a story. Was out on a long walk, summertime. Clouds rolled in, started raining. No problem, right? Storm can't last too long. It lasted for about an hour, and I happened to be an hour away from home. Torrential downpour that my pack was so soaked, it's not waterproof, ruined an iPod, ruined a wallet I had. I mean, it was just saturated. So now, first sign of rain, all my electronics goes in here. Let's see, a pen and paper. So these are from pre-COVID days when I would stop at a Starbucks or another coffee shop, Dunkin' Donuts, sit down, write out any ideas and thoughts that I had during the walk. Unfortunately, I missed those times because they're gone. You can't go into a place and sit anywhere. It's, get your stuff and get out. Those of us of a certain age, reading glasses. I also have more earbuds, just in case the first ones run out of power. And lastly, an important pepper spray. I like to say it's for dogs. Quite honestly, probably going to have to use it on a human at some point. Better to be safe than sorry, and have something like that for some kind of protection. So that's what's in my pack, along with water bottle. So have you get out the door routine. My clothes are laid out. My pack is all packed. Everything goes back into it. And I'm ready to get out. Of course, my iPhone comes with me. I have my mileage tracker. I've been using Strava. app, which is for free, although the running setting is better than the walking setting. And then I just started with a new one called Map My Walk by Under Armour. And I like that. Although Strava has more of a community attached to it. So if you use Strava, use the running setting. If you use Map My Walk, it's a walking app. All right. So just want to leave you with a quote. And the quote is, if you want more, you have to become more. And that's by Jim Rohn, motivational speaker, sales professional, business leader. Also, one last thing. Coming soon, and maybe in the next video or the week after, Walking for Health and Fitness has teamed up with another website, and it's going to be a challenge, a walking challenge for 2021. I'll have more information coming soon. So sign up on my email list, like this page, share this page. I appreciate it. This is Frank from Walking for Health and Fitness. Walk on.